You've been doing better with your time now. I think that's part of the message, of course, because it just came to me. You've been doing better with your time now. Let's find out more about that. I feel like this is about to fall. Don't fall. Be still. Okay. You're doing better with your time now. Why is that, Spirit? Hi, I'm Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I heard where all of your dreams can come true. I can't make them come true. I can only lead you to them. And then you do the rest. Okay? I heard Spirit will put you to the test. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, what do you want them to know, Spirit? Tell me. Tell us. Okay. What do you want us to know today, this evening? The way that these cards are just balancing there. Oh, I thought they fell. I felt like that was very dramatic a little bit. I guess it was necessary for whatever reason. The dramatic moment. Okay. Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Give me more. What's the Judgment card? Hurry up. Hurry up and go. Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. Let me see. I just heard someone has found a new thing. You just sparked a new flame. You sparked a flame inside of someone. Love is in the air. Okay? Someone is leaving away from heartbreak in a really difficult ending, and they're starting over. Someone is starting over. It could be you, or it could be someone else. But someone is completely starting over. Like everything is new. It's a new thing. Okay? New. I heard new, no fake. New, no fake. Maybe something about the past felt fake. You could have been feeling like you weren't being your authentic self, or you could have felt like someone around you wasn't being themselves. I heard new, no fake. New, no fake. Okay. I feel like you turned a new leaf, okay? Something is complete. With the World and the Ten of Swords, there was a really rough ending. And now it's like it's time for the abundance. It's like that was a test. What was the first thing I said? What was that thing that channeled? You've been using your time wisely, or you've been resourceful with your time. There's something about your choices lately. You've been doing something differently, and Spirit sees it, and they would like you to know. Kudos to you. Wonderful job. Fantastic. Bravo. Okay? That's what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, they want to tell you. So I told you, I gave you the message. That's a big part of the message, that you've done what they needed you to do in order for you to get to where you need to be, or who you need to be with, or who you need to be around, who you need to let go of. Like, you did the things that needed to be done. There were some things. You did the things, okay? You know what the things are. I don't have to get that nosy, do I? You did them. We know what it is. We're just going to generalize it. You Chop, chop. You cut some people off that needed to go. Because you don't have time for that no more. See, that's why you're using your time wisely. That's why that's one big reason why you're being resourceful with your time now. You're realizing how much time and energy you were wasting in a certain area in your life. And now, that is no longer happening. You have exceeded Spirit's expectations. Something about a part of them thought, it's like they, not that they're downing you, but a part of them thought that it would take you a little, like they were giving you leeway, like basically. Like, I'm going to give you a little bit longer because I know it's difficult, so I'm going to give them this amount of time. And hopefully they do the things that need to be done. Otherwise, something's going to happen and it's going to make it harder for them to release whatever needs to be released. The person, the places, the things, whatever, the things. But you move quickly. You're a very fast learner, aren't you? You're a sharp cookie. You know, when they say you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, no, you are the sharpest tool in the shed. Because that's what they said. Ooh, 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 ooh. What they said? I love that. So good. Okay. Me and my moments don't, just. You've been doing a lot of like balancing. You've been balancing out things so that you can make sure that you're in alignment. We've been doing a lot of readjusting and tweaking. It's like you're tinkering right now. You're like a tinkerer. What do tinkerers do? Let me look that up. You're tinkering. You're adjusting. It's time for adjustments and realignments. What does my nose is itching. What does it mean to be a tinkerer? A tinkerer. A tinsmith is a person who makes the repairs, things made of tin or other light metals. Alchemy. That gave me alchemy because, you turn one metal into another. And that's alchemy. You've been doing some alchemical work over there. Aren't you just a magician? Aren't you? The profession may sometimes also be known as a tinner, a tinker, a tin man, or a tin plate worker. Whitesmith, I've never heard whitesmith before, may also refer to this profession, though the same word may also refer to an unrelated speciality of iron smithing. Iron smithing. What does a tinkerer mean? A person who enjoys fixing and experimenting with machines and their parts. A person who enjoys testing innovative ideas. I guess I'm a tinkerer too. All of my tinkerers out there, put some in a comment. Put like a little tool that means something to you in the comments if you're a tinkerer. If you're someone who enjoys testing innovative ideas and you like experimenting with machines and their parts. A tinkerer is an engineer. Okay. Tinkering. One who experiments with materials and ideas to fully understand their capacities. Let me open this up because I'm just looking at let me see what it say here. What it say? To make small changes to something in order to improve or repair it. Tinker. Hey. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to look that up real quick. So you're a tinkerer. All right. What else do you want to tell them about this situation here? I heard you made a difference. You made a difference. How? Tell me. How'd they make a difference? I heard you made a difference. You made a difference because you did something different. Yes, yes. What they do? Oh, something about family. I heard preparing for family. Something about family. Something about nostalgia. Something about comfort, love. I heard sensuality. Peace, tranquility, harmony. Eventful. Eventful? Why eventful? Are you planning an event, or are you getting prepared to go to an event? I don't know. I heard eventful. What else? Eventful. Everything is done with intention. No matter what it is, even if it's day-to-day things, it's very intentional. And I think that's why some of you could be planning an event or going to one, but the eventful to me just now, how I'm feeling it, it's like everything is an event right now for you, because there's very important changes that you are overseeing, but not just overseeing, you're also directing. I heard I want what I want, okay? Demanding. I want what I want. It felt real strong. What's that? I heard I've been looking for someone. Is that you? Public success, public victory, the Six of Wands. It's like you're intentionally moving towards something that you know that you desire. And other people could know, but they might not know everything. I'm hearing. They know something, but they don't know everything. You do leave some things to mystery, but you do that for a reason. You just feel like, I heard it's the season. It just came out because it rhymes. I'm rhyming again. It's a new year. Springtime. As the flowers bloom, so do I. You're changing. You're blooming. And you know you are. And you like it. Yes, you do. I see it and I feel it. I know you like it. You like that. That's something good to like. I feel like you've been feeling better about what you're moving towards. Like you've been feeling more inspired. I don't even think I wanted to say that. It's almost like it just came out. That happens to me sometimes. I feel like I didn't say it. It's so weird. But it's like you feel more inspired. When I say that word, it sounds like it's echoing. There's something about the word inspiration. What is it? Inspiration. Inspired to work on something. You keep on getting an inspiration to work on different things that you wouldn't have thought about if you didn't get the inspiration. But the inspiration is making you grow. Yes. This is good. Oh, I like this message because it's showing so much growth, and it's like living in the moment, but not worrying so much about the past and living in the moment. and appreciating it and knowing what you want in the future, but not allowing it to control you, but control the now as much as you can to get to what you truly want. It's like navigation, systems. The systems will navigate you to where you want to go because the systems will help you. It's reminding me of a drawing that I did. That drawing makes me emotional. I don't even want to think about it because it's going to make me cry. I feel like it's one of my past lives. It was a very sad, a sad scene that Spirit showed me, and I was an indigenous one. I looked like Pocahontas, and it's like I was experiencing her life, and I don't know if it was Pocahontas, but it sure did feel like it. Because a lot of times when I have visions and when I see, they show me, I'll ask them what's their name. And now that I think about it, I didn't ask her name, but she feels like Pocahontas to me. And so the colonizers came and destroyed everything. And she was running through the forest. And her father was right behind her, but then the colonizers snatched the father. And then she was like hiding behind a tree, but then she realized that her father wasn't next to her. She thought he was there. And then she turned around and he was like telling her to go. And they was about to use the, what do you call it, a hatchet on him. And she was crying and she didn't want to leave him. It makes me want to cry now. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I don't want to cry. Hold on, because y'all know I'll be crying. I'm trying to tell the story, okay? I smile to stop crying sometimes. The smile helps me, but sometimes I still cry. But I'm trying not to because then it takes me a second to start talking again. So she didn't turn back again because there were so many around him that she knew that she wasn't going to be able to get back to him. And she didn't have any weapons or anything on her. And she was wearing green. She had green on. And she had a feather in her ear, like a feather earring, like she made it. And she just ran and she was crying. She was running and crying. And I feel like another sad aspect of that moment was the fact that they were so close to being able to get in a boat. But if they had have even gotten in it wasn't even like a boat, it was a canoe. And if they had have done it together or gotten away together, it's likely that both of them would have gotten taken. So she ended up getting in the boat, but then there was no paddle. So she was just sitting there, and then the fishes came and helped the boat, encouraged the waters to push her down the river. And the sun was setting, and she was just crying. She was crying, and I don't know why I just thought about that, but there was a reason why I thought about it. It was something that just came up that I said, but it made me think about that. But it was very sad. After I had that vision, I woke up crying. But I felt like that was me. It felt like me. Now, I don't know if that was my past life, but it sure did feel like it. I've had some where I know it was my past life. It just felt so. I don't know if they just put me into one of my ancestors' memories, maybe, for me to experience it. But they was doing that a lot last year. They had me in the forest all the time. But that's one of the visions that they gave me, and that one was very emotional, and I drew it. But anyway, back to these messages. Okay, so see, that was, remember the first part of the spread when I said that something has been completed and that there's a new beginning now, and it was a very difficult past. I feel like whatever happened in the past that was very difficult for you, you allowed it to make you stronger instead of allowing it to weaken you. And this is commendable. You know, this is what Spirit sees in you. Because you could have taken the opposite route. You could have allowed it to just destroy you, and you could have been complaining and doing everything that wasn't really going to improve your situation. It was just only going to make you worse. But you did what they knew you could do. You were able to complete the task that they knew you could complete. They knew you could complete, but they were wanting to, it's almost like they were really pushing energy towards you for you to know that you could. Because sometimes when things get rough, you forget who you are. You like forget how strong you are and how you can get through certain things. You forget because you get stuck in like the fluctuating emotions, and it's difficult to be able to ride those waves sometimes because they become like choppy. And I want to say turbulent, even though turbulent is referencing the sky. But the sky and the water, I mean the waves flow from the turbulence of the sky, right? That's why the waves begin to crash harder and flow more, because of the wind. Is it always because of the wind? Now I have to look it up. Hold on. Can the waves, what would make the waves start from the sea? But doesn't it have to be the wind? I would think so. Waves are primarily caused by wind blowing. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me see what else it says. Across the water's surface, creating friction and transferring energy. But other factors like gravitational forces, tides, and underwater disturbances like earthquakes also play a role. Okay, so underwater earthquakes, and that was my question. They answered it for me, or for us. So underwater earthquakes also cause the waves to flow. The wind interacts with the water. Friction occurs, transferring energy from the wind to the water, causing it to move in a circular motion. The stronger the wind and the longer it blows, the larger the waves become. The size and shape of waves are also influenced by the distance and direction of the wind, as well as the depth of the water. Tides are caused by gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on the Earth's ocean. That's interesting. Ooh, I gotta say that again. Tides are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on the Earth's ocean. Gravitational pull from the sun and the moon. It's so cosmic. So good. It says the moon's gravity causes the oceans to bulge out on both the sides closest to the moon and the side farthest from the moon, creating high tides. The low points between these bulges are where low tides occur. Tsunamis are large waves caused by underwater disturbances such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides. These events displace large volumes of water, generating powerful waves that can travel across the ocean. That was a nice little lesson, wasn't it? You think so? Y'all let me know. So, back to the episode. The wind, the water within you, the turbulence of life, what it does to the waters inside of you. Rocking back and forth. You ever seen someone cry and they start rocking? They start rocking. It's like their mind connects with the turbulence of their environment, and it starts to rock the waters within, and they just start rocking. You ever seen somebody cry and they just start rocking? Oh. How connected we are to each other and to the environment is amazing, and people choose to like just destroy their environment on purpose. It's crazy because you're destroying yourself, right? I just feel like you're the total opposite of everything that is not connected to elevation and ascension and growth. I feel like you're the total opposite from that. And I feel like day by day you realize that more and more, that you are not of the world. A lot of you know that you're not of the world. Some of you don't even know the difference between the two, unfortunately. To be of the world and not of the world, some don't know. And that's not even to be funny, it's true. Some just don't even know. You're just out here, just outside. You just outside. You're alive, but you're not living. Some. But for those who I'm speaking to who resonate with this reading, you know you're not of this place because that's why you're here. You're here because you're like one of the masters. You're one of those ones who can see past the facade and speak the truth in order to tell others what they should know. Regardless of if they listen or not, those whose ears tingle, they'll listen, and that's all that matters. The ones who understand and the ones who desire to listen are the ones who the messages are for. You know, it's beautiful when someone who has nothing or knows nothing about the topics you speak of end up finding an interest because they somehow feel that they connect with you, you know, and the connection that you have with them makes them want to listen. That's beautiful when that happens, because it doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's like you've rescued one of your brothers and sisters. Because, you know, even if we have our regular day-to-day things that we do, we are looked at with so much value when we choose to help the spirit realm to save others from the lies and deceit is the same, but I was gonna say lies and deceit. But you become, it's like you're priceless. It's like you're a precious jewel. You are rare, hard to find, just very special, exotic even, you know, and very, very well respected as well. And maybe not all the time so much in the physical. However, there will be many that do respect you. But it's more so, what I'm talking about is in the spirit realm. There's a lot of respect for you. And when you have respect coming from the spirit realm, you hold a different type of protection over your life, because you're choosing to do what is right, and you're not living in fear. It's like you already know what this place consists of, and you know what this place entails, and still you continue to be true to yourself and to your relationship with God, with the Creator. And you do that with strength and preparation, always ready for the shift, you know? That's what I'm picking up, like always ready to be there to give. And giving could be many ways. It's not just one way. However you choose to give to someone, no matter if it's speaking to them for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know. No matter if it is finances or if it is a helping hand. Whatever you do that raises the frequency is it's appreciated on a different type of level. And because you were able to be strong enough than the strongholds that tried to hold you down with whatever situation you just got out of, you're about to be promoted. So that's what it is. This is a spiritual promotion. You just upped your rank. And look, you about to be blessed. You thought you was blessed already? You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know what's about to happen. You don't even know. The change is going to be so fast too. With the Knight of Swords and the Tower again, it's about to be a whole new world. A whole new world. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Guess who's talking now? I heard, I don't need no clout, but I get it by the pound. Like, you don't want it, but you get it. Ooh. Let me stop this reading. I think I'm gonna start rapping. It might happen. I think that the rapping ancestor is here to visit. Hey. I think I like that little melody that just came through real quick. How you like me now? I know you like my style. Guess who's talking now? That's my ancestor talking, I think. I don't know. It came through quite quickly. I think that's it for this message. With love, manifestation, mystery, and meditation. Hey, that rhymed, but it came out just like that. Came out straight like that. See, that's the flow is right there. It's real smooth. Came out just like that. They wanna get that rat-tat-tat. And all we keep doing stacks. They catching asthma attacks. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for real. Now, it's time for the next one. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video.